Hello, TrapTech938 with NBZ video number 2. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of shipbuilding. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So when we left off, I was doing a little bit of explaining about what would happen, why, and why. And thank you for the support I've been getting recently. Honestly, when I first started the server, when I first started the channel, I had no hope. I had 0 subscribers, and even one single video view, to me, was exciting. But now I'm actually getting likes, legit, because I was, never mind. But today I'm going to be doing some shipbuilding, and I'm going to save the deck for last. Today, since I already worked on the bottom floor off camera, I am going to be working on, just going over here, the second to bottom floor, or middle floor. So we already have the escape sub viewing point. Actually, hold on, got an idea. Army cannons are kids walking around your neighborhood with mini assault lighters. Rifles. Cool. There. Now I've got now I can escape from both top and bottom floor. I'm gonna try it out. Escape! Wow, that looks pretty well. Whoa, little lag. So I'm gonna be on this floor. There. So we've already got that floor, but I wanted, because these side torpedoes are unloadable, not only do I want to add some more side torpedo launchers on, but at the very bow of the ship, I want to build, wait for it, a torpedo storage area. Now, of course, I will have to break the torpedoes and carry them down. But what the heck? It's wool. How hard can it be to break? Sure, it's a little slow. Shears aren't that expensive. I mean, come on, it's 2 iron. These things are made of iron blocks. I don't know if you can tell, but from the texture pack, these look like steel. And they actually are weights. These weigh 1 ton each, and if you see a ship sink, you can see how heavy they were. Everything has a certain amount of weight. So, what was I looking for? Wooden door. And just plop that on there. And it's not that hard to build the torpedo storage. I'm just gonna go down and copy the torpedoes. I might also make a proper war room. Cause, you know, gotta make your ships look fancy. Yeah, instead of more side torpedo launchers, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Cause really, do I need more side torpedo launchers? I mean, as long as they've got ammo, it's not that bad. Okay. Red. 2 grays, 2 grays, 2 grays. Black. Let's do it again. Oh, I can't do it again. Red. Gray. Black. And now I believe I can do this. Yes, this time I can. And let's just add another batch of torpedoes in. I keep thinking I'm rich because I used to be filthy rich just by selling cookies. But this time there really is nothing that sells really well. I don't know how I'm gonna become rich again. I mean, come on, I've got to become rich for YouTube. And so many people spend money, like Sunday in the cops in the Prison Break server. He spent money on a thing that allowed him to use a more advanced mine that had better stuff. So, just gonna continue filling in these torpedoes. And they don't have to actually look like, they don't have to actually be perfect torpedoes. You can just pack them up in gray wool here, and then black wool here. I can't fit another torpedo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I can fit one up here. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that before? And just pile up some more torpedoes in here. Man, imagine if these would actually explode if they got hit. They don't. Torpedoes don't explode when they get hit, whether they're in the torpedo launcher or not. They'll just break and then jam up the torpedo launcher. And you have to remove the torpedoes in order to get them to work again. This also means that I can, for the reloadable, I can reload the reloadable. Does that make sense? That makes sense, doesn't it? I can reload the reloading stack. I think that makes more sense. Okay, I cannot build a torpedo there, but I can build one here. And one right there. Okay, and over here. And right here. Look at that huge torpedo storage. Look at that. And to the outside looker, they don't even know that I just piled a ton of torpedoes in there. Oh my. So that's that. Now what am I gonna build? A proper war room. That's what I'm just gonna build next. So let's just get these stuff out. Hey, there we go. There we go. Now get a wood door. Wooden door. Break this block and just plop it on. Because this is glowstone, I can't place windows on, stuff on it. And then get a weighted pressure plate. And a nether brick stairs and fence. And then right down the middle, I'm gonna build the main table. Main war table. And then give it. Will that work? Yeah, I think it will work. Don't know until I try it. Does this look okay? Nah, I like the first one better. I would build a mess hall, but actually I could build a mess hall, as you are allowed to place cakes. Yeah, I will build a food room. Yeah. Kitchen. I'll build it at the back of the ship. Yeah, I'll build it at the back of the ship. Hold on. Got a better idea. You can never build a ship without an idea of what you're doing. Of course, I built this ship not knowing whether I'd build a battleship or an aircraft carrier. Of course, eventually I decided aircraft carrier. It's funny, I decided that right as I was gonna start putting cannons on. Right as I was thinking, why do people spam? Sure, you're an admin, but still, why do you have to spam? Oh, those torpedoes look awesome. But what I like to do is I like to constantly clear my inventory, because it can get a little bit of a pain having all this stuff in your inventory while you're trying to get other stuff to build. So, We still got a lot of room to build. And actually, I think there's a ship's sunk sign. Actually, no, wait. Ship's sunk. And put a sign above it and below it. I don't know which one it does. And then lanes shot down. Just put it here. Actually, I think this is a custom thing that you do yourself. Well, anyway. Let's keep going. At the back of the ship, I'm just going to do the mess hall now before I forget. Because food can be a little bit of a pain on this server. When you get a faction, though, you gotta hope that it's a faction that has cows everywhere. Steak. Okay, I'm gonna build several rows. Another brick fence. I'm not gonna do chairs here. I'm just gonna do some rows. I think I should do chairs. Should I? No. Nah. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. And then get some cake out, because this is the only type of food you're allowed to place. Actually, I think it's the only placeable food. Cake, 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 cake. I want to live on this ship. Place all the cakes. And glad cake doesn't make you slower, because sometimes when you're on a ship, you just want to eat cake. You eat this food to get faster, so that you can sprint again. Man, it's so good. Glad it doesn't slow you down. I just love this submarine. Sometimes when I'm just laying on the couch, sometimes when I'm just bored, I'll lay on the couch and think about how this could be useful. Sir, we're under attack! Abandon ship! We can't jump off! They'll slay us! Get to the escape sub! Dive, dive, dive! Or shouldn't we go forward? No, just dive! Okay, sir. Okay, that was a bit weird. I don't know why I had to do that. Okay. What? What should I put in here? What should I put in here? I'll just put more glass. No, glass is a hazard. Wait a minute, I just came across a question. Where am I gonna put the engines? Where? They have to be underwater. I know that. No? Sorry, torpedo room, but I'm sorry, escape sub room, but you're gonna have to make room for the engines. I think I'll have to cover them in obsidian. That's the smart thing to do when you've got engines, if you don't want to stop. Actually, people typically don't aim for the back. I mean, the engines should be high enough that torpedoes wouldn't affect them, and yet low enough that they'll still do the job. I'm not sure if torpedoes will affect the sub, though. That's a question to question. So let's just put a control room down here. HF sonar. If you're wondering if this is going to be a control room, why I need HF sonar. HF sonar is very, useful in telling where you can go. Some submarines sail just depending on HF sonar, because it can tell what's in front of you, what's next to you. Actually, when you do next to you and behind you, you use other sides. But most people just go with in front of them. And a helm, and a radar, and a detector. And I have no idea what to put in the next room. I'll just leave it open. You know, just put down some stairs. Make it like a nice relaxing room. And the ship crew can take a break after a battle. Hey. Wait. There we go. Hey. Really? There we go. That's a little bit of a glitch that I've kind of harnessed. So I can't depend it to work every time. Yeah, that one worked easy. That one went easily. In a relaxing room with a view down to the bottom of the ocean. Oh wait, I just realized I can't get a view down to the ocean. Well, just a nice relaxing area. Get a nice cup of coffee. And then this can be just spare parts. So let's go up to the deck and I can show you the signs. And we have a basic one, launcher. And this will allow you to break blocks underneath objects and take off. The thing is, to warn you, is that with planes, it is almost impossible to land them. Don't attempt. At least that's what the faction sign said. Okay, so ship USS Creeper Legion. Before the spawn changed, I had a ship called Revenge. And this was also, I told you about it. I got betrayed. I was thought to have betrayed my crew. And that's when Revenge really put a stand. That's really the only time I was able to use to just attack a ship. I mean, it was just too fast, and the other ship was too slow. Put a nav here. Hey, nav, and a buoyancy. I don't know if I'm spelling it correctly, but it really doesn't matter. And up here, we'll put a radar. A detector. And a hydrophone. There. That's the basics of signs. We've got the ship sign, the navigator sign, the buoyancy, the detector, the hydrophone, the radar, and the launcher. Upu is so gullible. Wow. Radar, AA, and I've up here there's a lot of AA. The reason I'm spreading helms throughout the ship is because if you don't, then if you're gonna crash or you need to make a turn now, then you don't have to run to one spot on the entire ship. You can find it in different floors of the ship, since going up ladders having to go up slow ladders in a crisis can be a bit of a pain. So anyway, I'm just gonna do the plain signs here. There's got to be a way to bail out. ADD ladder. Looks fine. Fine. Okay, so airplane. Airplane. What should I call this? The Hawk. So I need to quickly look up how to make a bomb dropper because I'm going to put bomb droppers on here so I can drop bombs. Bombs away! Screech! Screech! Yeah, imagine being in World War II and just living in London and then all of a sudden, screech! 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 It's gotta be terrifying. Bomb dropper drops 2 bombs. Death charges, they can only go down a certain amount of blocks, but they hold 10 charges. So I'm gonna do 1 of each. Boop, 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 boop. And just to remember, because this stuff is very precise, the block has to be on one side. The death charges. Beep, boop, bop, bip. And that one is, oh really? Dispenser of wood, lapis, button. I need another button, another dispenser, another piece of lapis. I need another piece of all 3 of these. Iron. Oh man, this is a pain. Lapis, dispenser, oops, button, and a piece of, whoa, not that, and a piece of wood. There. Ooh, look at this gunship. The only issue is from the cockpit. How are you to reach, how are you gonna reach, oh, what? How are you gonna reach the cannon? What, someone got to stand in here? Sometimes in the server can be really hard to get someone just to sail with you. I keep trying to make an SH sound. Well, I don't need an SH sound. So where's my ship? I can tell because my ship's the only one that has an American flag that uses stars. Looks like there's a lot of American ships around here. American, German, American, French. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, now that I know exactly how to build these, I'm going to do bomb dropper. I don't want to drop the bombs on the wing. I'm gonna have to find a different way to exit. Because you really, really don't want it to drop on the wing. This has to go down there. An iron block and then button. Let's just check. Okay, I'm gonna move the ladder just so it doesn't glitch on the ladder. And drop a bomb there. That would be very, very bad. Okay, and then over here, I'm gonna do a similar thing. This time the wood's gonna have to go over here. Button. This. Like that, put that there. And just escape. And if you're wondering why I'm putting the dispensers out there, I'm not sure, but it might drop the bomb inside if that is pointed in, and that's not good. Yeah. So I think we've successfully created a plane. Just gotta add a few more signs on, and we'll be set to go. All set to go. Wait. Wow. There's a lot of things that start with SI. Okay. Radar. Very important. Another very important tool that it doesn't really have to be inside is the engines are gonna go back here. So where am I going to stick the radio? And this means if I have a radio, that means that if I am in the middle of if this plane is to take off, then you can use your super secret radio code and communicate with your ship. Isn't that fun? So, I guess that's the end of this video. We have, actually, I'm gonna just quickly create 2 engines. Engine 1, airplane 1. I don't want it to do. I don't want it to do airplane 2, because if that happens, then it's a disaster. I think, I don't know, these are separate crafts. I don't know. Engine 2, airplane 1. That's how you do it, right? I just don't want to mess this up, because imagine being in battle, trying to launch your plane, and jam. And even if that's wrong, it could cause an explosion on deck. You don't want that happening. So airplane engines. Airplane engines, aha. Yes, airplane. High performance engines, ooh. Wow, there's got large airplane engines, jet engines, yeah. I don't think I really need them that advanced. Might want to do an engine 3. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Forget where the ship was. Oh no, this video is starting to run long. Here we go. Engine 2, airplane 3. Engine 1, airplane 3. Let's just test it. Yes, it does work. And these do require emeralds, so if these things run out, you can easily just reload them with emeralds. So if you were to have a ship that had cannons instead of torpedoes, well, that had cannons, in that torpedo room I'd probably have half torpedoes, and then half emerald blocks, which can be mined into emeralds, and then used to reload cannons, so when they run out of ammo, they're not completely useless, like cannons here. So, thank you for watching. Come back for the next video on Naval Battlezone. And again, like, subscribe. Now I can say, and again, thank you for all the support lately. It's really kept me going, even though I've had a little bit of a stall lately. Even though I've actually had the videos, I just haven't been uploading them. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can record Steam, and if so, then Star Conflicts, Prison Architect, Kerbal Space Programs, maybe, and that's it. may be coming in the future. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.